the world don't move, don't do. Come on in. Come on in. We about to have a sit down. If you don't know what a sit down is, it's time for a discussion. Let's go on ahead. Come on in. What's up, Chris? How you doing? It's time for a sit down. It's gonna be an uncomfortable conversation. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Don't be scared. Peekaboo. I see you. Yeah, it's time for a sit down. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, I'm doing pretty damn good. How you doing, Dimitri? I'm chilling. You see, this is gonna be an uncomfortable ass conversation, which is why it's time for a sit down. I'm just waiting. We got a lot more people that need to come up on in here. So, just relax for a second. Breathe. Get your shit, get your affairs in order. If you don't have your ganja rolled, go ahead and do that. If you don't have any ganja, I'm sorry. I wish you did. Because you're going to need to smoke after this. Oh, this is going to be uncomfortable as fuck. And I mean extremely uncomfortable. Like, really fucking uncomfortable. This might hurt some people's feelings. And that's not my goal. Like, fucking at all. That's not what I'm here to do. That's not what I'm here to accomplish. I simply I gotta keep it real with y'all. And part of keeping it real sometimes is painful. It's not always fun. Shit hurts sometimes, you know? And when things like that end up happening and the pain comes, you can't run from it. It's best to build on these things and discuss it. Run towards it. Don't run away from it, because by running away from it, you're not healing. You're not facing it. You're just running around the shit instead of really, truly confronting the problem, especially if it is within yourself. Ultimately, a lot of these things that we encounter, people, places, things, circumstances, a lot of these things that we encounter that we don't like, however, they're actually a reflection of you. And if it's not a reflection of you, the universe will send you somebody or to a particular area where there's a group or an individual, a soul, one might say, embodying or enacting a particular behavior. A behavior that you embody, although you might be unaware of it. You embody this. You are this. And to make you aware of this, one of the things that the universe tends to do is bring someone around you or bring you to an area that makes you feel uncomfortable as fuck. A place you might not like very much. And what it ends up doing is causing you to have an introspective moment where you reflect on self. You're either going to learn from this situation or you're going to continue going on doing the same shit you do until you realize what the fuck is going on. And hey, what's up? What's up, Green God? It's Richard Lavish. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. Now understand something. We're under enemy lines. Okay? I don't care what skin color you have. We're under enemy lines. You see, some of us are indigo children. Some of us are crystal children. Some of us are star seeds. Some of us are hybrids. And You know, you have a higher nature and you have a lower nature. Of course, right? I see a lot of the lower nature right now. A lot of debates. Motherfuckers coming after each other and shit. Fighting each other, debating each other and shit. Customer service has been kind of shitty lately. We're in enemy lines. So, being that we're in a nation that is controlled and governed by the fucking enemy, you have to understand that the only way for you to rise above this shit is to not give the enemy what they want. What's up? How you doing? What go on? You see, he who angers you, she who angers you, conquers you. Okay? Rather you know this on a conscious level or on an unconscious level. Intellectually, you agree to be angered. You allow yourself to get angered or upset or frustrated with these outside forces. Okay? Rather it be a person, place, or thing. And 9 times out of 10, it's actually a reflection of yourself or a behavior of yourself reflecting through another person. Okay? So, when I see the fact that, for example, Sargon came at me over the pagan term. I see Phase 1 and I see Rashad Jamal arguing over, I don't know what. I see all these debates. I see a lot of angry people right now. A lot of angry people. Wagwan. You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely all feeling the fire. The fire of our ancestors. You see all that rage? All that anger that you're feeling? Do not embody it. By embodying it, you're embodying your animalistic self. Okay? It's just like the zodiac. You're not supposed to become your zodiacs. You're supposed to rise above your zodiacs. You're supposed to rise above the animalistic self. Okay? When you react off of impulse or you react off of animalistic instincts, understand that this comes from your lower nature, not a higher force. So, when you're put in a situation so you can reflect and have an introspective moment, if you don't see the I in this moment, if you keep resisting these situations, they will continuously persist in your life. And the more these things persist, the anger, that rage made manifest from the elders, from the animals. How you doing, pimp? That energetic interference, that blockage of emotion that you're resisting instead of transmuting, it's going to take over. This is how people go dark. Shit, I'm lagging. Okay. Sometimes, especially in the conscious community lately, you'll come across an individual that is a mere reflection of your lower nature. Because it is for you to recognize the I in I, to see that level of the lower nature, not to demean a person, not to speak down on the person or tear them down with your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but actually to level with them, to help that person see. As you transcended from that level, from that perspective, you're supposed to help that person transcend from their perspective. Why? Because you have something foundational in common. They're at a point you were once at. They're going through a problem you once went through. So instead of being judgmental, be introspective. Have fucking, empathy. compassion, if you will. When these things occur in your life, when these people pop up in your life, you have to understand right now, there's a lot of attacks. There's a lot of people coming at a lot of individuals who have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of self. However, their heart space isn't open. You see, I'm quite indifferent in a lot of matters. Not that I don't care. I do care. I care very much. It's just, I see the eye in eye. So instead of being selfish and focusing on what I'm feeling, I become selfless and I focus on the whole. You see, because it's bigger than me, and I understand that, I operate from the heart. Some people still don't understand that yet. They operate from the mind. They operate from the ego. Or better yet, the lower self. The gut. And if your energy is filthy, if it's not clean, what actually will end up happening to you is you become the parasite. You become those parasites. You ever heard of something called a spiritual parasite? Well, it's actually an energetic deity. There's a lot of them. For example, a good example of this is gossip. Anytime you come across, let's say you're at work. You're working, or you're around family members, friends, loved ones, whatever the fucking case may be, right? And then someone starts gossiping, slandering another person's name, who isn't around, just because they might not like something or disagree with something, and try to get everyone else around to agree with what they're saying. Now, although it's all fun and games because you're around like-minded individuals, you have to take a step back and understand for a second. People only talk shit when they're comfortable. So if this is not a safe space to talk shit in, to say what you don't like about a person, they will not do it. But if you open that door and you allow certain people, certain energies in your space at this particular time in life, what will end up happening is your aura, your Taurus field, gets these little itty bitty holes or rips. It starts to change the color of your aura. When your aura is at a particular color, it means it's at a particular frequency. So if it changes on the color spectrum, that means you have now heightened your frequency or lowered your frequency. Most of the time, if you see someone with a red aura, a deep red aura, that is a extremely low vibration, and you should stay away from them. Now, if you cannot feel, or if you cannot see an aura, but you can feel energy, you're going to get a deep feeling in your stomach to let you know this is either okay or I should leave. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How the fuck y'all doing? And understand, you ultimately already know the answer, deep in your soul, deep in your core, on what to do. However, we choose choice, that fucking illusion of choice. We choose to act or respond in the opposite direction based on social norms, right? But we already know we're supposed to be in this world. We're not supposed to be of this world. So, when I say I am indifferent, it is because I genuinely do not give a fuck. I don't give a damn about fame. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be head honcho. I wanted to know the knowledge so I could understand the knowledge and apply the knowledge to save me, to aid my children, to save my wife, to help when she had problems, to help my kids when they had problems. And ultimately, it just became what it is today. I never wanted to learn to be a teacher. I never wanted to come across as a spiritual guru. Shit, to be honest, 12 years ago, if I walked past you, you'd lock your fucking door. In all honesty, I had dreads and shit. I was not the one you'd feel safe around. Trust me, you wouldn't expect this journey from me. It just happened. But deep down, I always knew it. So I just acted accordingly. Went through a whole bunch of bullshit along the way. Instead of doing what I was supposed to do, I acted accordingly. You see, a lot of us have the knowledge. A lot of us have the understanding. A lot of us have the wisdom. We just don't apply it. So, knowledge without work is dead. So you can know all you need to know about the secrets of the universe and the soul and energy. But if you're not applying these things in your life every day, ultimately, it's futile and counterproductive. You'll end up nowhere. Because you're not putting the principles into application. You have to put these things into use. You have to become aware of your own internal energy. You see, a lot of people like to front when they come on camera and act like everything's cool and it's always love and light and rainbows and shit. But the fact of the matter is, nobody operates on a high frequency 24/7. It's fucking impossible. We live on Earth. Earth is hell. It is a fucking hellish Earth construct set up as a siphoning feeding system by the demiurge and the archons who feed off of our energetic signatures and our souls. This planet is not a fucking utopia. We are not from here. We are not of this place. So why do you want to fit in so bad? We already know we are not of this place. We're not fucking from here. If we were from here, it wouldn't feel so foreign. It wouldn't feel so wrong. It wouldn't be so hard for us. The fact that when no good deed goes unpunished lets you know what kind of fucking realm we're living in. So, don't sweat the small stuff. When it comes to race, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to fucking talk about it right now. If you don't understand anything about melanin, all my indigenous people on the planet who vary from light to dark, copper-toned skin like me, shut the fuck up. If you do not understand anything about melanin and neuromelanin, which we all fucking have, everybody has the ability to tap into the ethers. Some of us just have to work a little bit harder than the other. That is it. Some of us have to use a little bit more spiritual pressure. That is it. Nobody is better or worse than anyone. If that was the case, why the fuck are we all still on Earth struggling? So, with that being said, this whole elitist argument about black people and white people, can we just dead this shit and shut it the fuck up, please? Because it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Like, I can't even... If we're all one on a quantum cellular level, and we recognize the I and I, the majority of us have been reincarnated multiple times. The majority of us are incarnations, an embodiment of a pure etheric energy, sent in this timeline, in this particular realm, for a particular purpose. Do you really think any of our higher aspects give a flying fuck what you look like, what you wear, or what skin color is on your meat suit? Let me tell you something. It is the spirit that is animating the flesh. Not the flesh animating the spirit. Okay? People pay too much attention to the first word, black and white, but forget the second, which is people. Thank you. You have to understand something. I watch a lot of people in the spiritual community. And from what I've seen and what I've noticed is I see a lot of people who are unhealed, operating out of fear, operating out of ego, operating out of hate, operating out of jealousy, instead of operating out of love and compassion, operating out of enlightenment, which is what spirituality fucking is in the first place. Now, I'm not saying it's always going to be love and light and everyone can shake hands. No, that's not what I'm saying here. But we all have a fucking common enemy. And they don't give a fuck what skin color you are. All they see is green. So the minute we start getting together and working together, 6 ether, 9 ether, 12 ether, it doesn't fucking matter. If you're down with this shit, then you down with this shit. And I'm fucking rocking with you. All the rest of that bullshit is neither here or there. That shit's gonna be here today and gone tomorrow. I promise you. Because a lot of people are in this right now for money. They're in this right now for validation. They're in this for fame. They want all the perks that come with spiritual enlightenment, but don't want to apply or put the work in to enlighten their fucking self. I need you to understand, Sky Daddy can't save you. Sky Daddy can't fucking influence you. I need you to understand, Floor Daddy can't save you. Floor Daddy can't fucking influence you. There is only one energy, and we are eternal beings. So the minute you stop looking at these things as higher than you or smarter than you, and you start making yourself peer-to-peer with these fucking things, you level the playing field. Stop giving your energy away to something because you think you're not powerful enough. You think you're not good enough. You think you're not strong enough. Who said you were less than? Nobody put that idea in your head but you. And you believed it. Your mind mentally makes real what you intellectually agree with. So if you walk around with a mindset of, I need to do this, I need to talk to this person, oh, I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where, you're constantly going to bring that shit into your fucking life. And I want you to know something. The majority of these people who call themselves conscious, the majority of these people who call themselves spiritual, they're spreading division, they're spreading fear, they're spreading propaganda, they're spreading media manipulation to keep you at a lower standpoint. Why? Because they want brainless minions who feel helpless. So you can keep coming and watching and giving them money. That's how this system works. That's how this fucking system works. It works like that with NBA, doctors, fucking rappers, musicians, everybody. You hold these people up on a pedestal and make them feel so special when they do the darkest things when the sun goes down, and you have to feel the expense or the wrath of their fucking sins when all you're trying to do is live your life, right? Understand something. Nobody has to give you permission to live. We can all start living right now. If you want the game to stop controlling you, all we have to do is put the controller down. The game ends when we put the controller down. Wagwan. Same thing with 6 ether and 9 ether. They both in the ether. People don't think. Exactly. They don't. This is why I don't give a fuck what people think about me. Because people do not think. Why would I give a flying fuck all about what somebody on this motherfucking planet thinks about little old Kashil Devon Range? I don't give a damn what y'all think about me. Because my daughters who are sleeping in that other room look at me like I am a great man. My wife who's right next to me looks at me like I'm a great man. My nephews, my niece, my brother and my sister, my father, they're proud of me. That's all that matters to me. I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. Because what has it ever done for me? Being a real nigga got me nowhere. Being a real nigga kept me broke. Understand that. You see, y'all niggas want to listen to the music so much. Y'all want to be like your favorite rappers so much. And dog women and disrespect women. But when a motherfucker like me comes out who actually has a heart, who was raised by a single mother, who knows what it's like to see women suffer. Now that I have 2 daughters, nigga, I'm not finna stand for it no more. It's time for a change. So, all this masculine energy, this, oh, women need to do that. Women saying man need to do this. And all the women are mad at fucking Cooking with Kaya. Like, y'all need to stop with all the insecurity psycho bullshit. Like, your egos have ran rampant. Your egos have ran wild for way too fucking long. You don't even know the difference between dark and light anymore. Because every time I come across a so-called light worker, you know what I get? A condescending dickhead. Oh, no, I don't do that because that's dark. No, I only practice white magic. No, I only fuck with the Judeans. No, that's Babylon. No, that's pagan. No, that's dark. Oh, no, that's evil. Isn't that what they said about all of our ancestors? Isn't that what they called our ancestors? If slave comes from the term Slav, which was a Slovakian term, why do we just emphasize slavery with black people? Well, go on. We're having an interesting sit down. We need to have a fucking sit down. I'm bringing some shit up that we all need to talk about. Okay? The soul is androgynous. I am man or woman. Thank you. This physical form is just what we chose. It's just simply what we agreed with. In our conscious spectrum, it is our residual self-image. Our residual self-image. It's not the true you. So, your persona, your reputation, all the shit you do for clout, all the shit you hide from other people out of fucking shame or guilt, understand that's all the shit that's holding you back. And I'm not saying be a fucking prick, be a sinner, do as thou wilt. No, I'm not a fucking Krallian. That's not what I'm saying. We all have a brain, and we know the difference between right and wrong. No one should have to tell you what not to do something as an adult. No one should have to tell you that's not the best decision to make, especially if you calling yourself a spiritual individual. Like, at this point, a lot of the so-called real motherfucking people, all I see is fake. Real shit. You're still indoctrinated and controlled by religion. Religion was the original slave master.